Hey, happy day 336. I'm doing one thing every day that makes me happy, and one thing every day that makes you happy too, I hope, right along with me. From the little journal book, do one thing every day that makes you happy. This has been a really fun and joyful experience as I've gone through the different activities, the different sayings, the different prescripts, the different words of wisdom from people throughout the centuries, throughout the ages, to help remind us that we can be happier every day, every little day, if we just do one small thing every day to focus on the things around us that make us happy. There's always things around us that can make us feel happy, or there's things around us that can make us feel miserable. I say let's feel happier every day. And this little journal and exercise decided early on this year, actually last year I decided, last summer, not this last summer, but the summer before, I was up at the cabin and I found this little journal book. I had been doing, I actually have it right here, I had been doing one thing every day that scares me to stretch my comfort zone from this little journal book, and I enjoyed it so much that when I saw, and you can see I actually did it finally. 7 times I tried to do this and I didn't finish the book, and so last year, 2018, I promised myself and I made myself and I committed to myself that I was going to do the whole book. I was going to do it every day, and I did, and I stretched my comfort zone. And I found that it was awesome being less scared, less fearful, and having more comfort in different situations. But that didn't necessarily mean that I was happy. So when I saw the little journal book, do one thing every day that makes you happy, I thought, what better way to spend 2019 than focusing, excuse me, a little bit every single day on things that could make me happy. And it's been really fun. It's been an interesting, dramatic, stressful year, kind of like every year of our lives are, for the most part. Life happens all around us, and it's up to us to decide how we're going to respond to it. So today is a really interesting day. It's like a 5-star review day, today and tomorrow. And the saying is from Francis Quarles, and it says, magnifying glass, I wish thee as much pleasure in the reading as I had in the writing. And then for today, it gives us a little 5-star review, and it says, rate the pleasure of what you read today. So as you're going about your business and reading and your life, rate how much pleasure you got out of reading different things. If you read the newspaper every day, how much pleasure does that give you? I'm going to ask you, if reading the newspaper doesn't give you pleasure, why are you reading it? If reading your bills doesn't give you pleasure, just pay them and don't think about them in a whole lot of depth. But the challenge today says rate a poem, a novel, or a book, newspaper, cereal box, or something else. And give it how many stars based on how much pleasure it gives you. 5 stars is lots of pleasure, right? 1 star, not so much. And I would say if you're reading a book or a newspaper or a poem or a cereal box or scrolling through your phone on the internet and it's getting you upset or feeling negative or thinking ain't it awful or oh my god that's terrible or making you in any way, shape, or form feel bad, I would say maybe if it's less than a 4 star, maybe choose something else to spend your time reading. That's it. That's our challenge for today. I'm probably not going to read any poems today. Don't know, maybe some Christmas carols. Novel or book, yes, I'm actually reading Jim Edwards' Copywriting Secrets, so I'll probably spend a little bit of time with my magnifying glass going over some of that. Or I cheat these days and listen to a lot of audiobooks. I'm not going to read the newspaper. I can tell you right now that I absolutely positively am not going to pick up a newspaper. Doesn't mean I'm not going to scroll through something on the internet, so I will steel myself to that and make sure I'm only reading things that make me feel good. Definitely not going to read a cereal box, but I'll probably read something else, right? And I'll rate it. And if it's less than a 4, I'm not going to do it anymore, at least not anymore for today. That's it. Have an absolutely awesome day, and it's every day above ground's an awesome day, but today happens to be Awesome Monday, which is always my favorite. So have an amazing day. If I can help you anyway, hit me up in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow with another activity from our little journal book to make us feel happier. And it's, guess what? This little book isn't making me feel happier. The time that I'm spending focusing on the saying, the rating, the top 5, the question. A lot of times it's just a question that I have to ask myself, and the activity, that is what's making me happy. Or it's the actually taking action on the things that I'm learning and reading in this book, or thinking about. If it's a saying and I have to think about it, you know, reasons hold pleasure, all of the joys of sense, lie in 3 words: health, peace, and competence. If I'm thinking about that for the day, then that is another way of making me happy, because it changes what I'm thinking about. It changes what I'm focusing on. And the more we can focus on things that make us happier, the happier and more joyful our lives will be. Have an amazing day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow. Bye. Jam Grandma, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, out.